Have you ever heard an English phrase and thought,
what on earth
does it mean? English is full of phrases that make absolutely no sense, or very little one, when you take them literally. But here's the thing. These tricky expressions are a huge part of sounding natural in English. If you want to level up your English skills, you need to get comfortable with these confusing yet super common phrases. In today's video, we are diving into some of those pretty confusing English phrases you cannot translate word by word. I will not only explain you what they mean, but also show you how they are used in the context. But first, I'd like to give you a few seconds to think of the meaning of each expression I'm about to share with you. So stick with me and let's get started with the first phrase. Stick with me. That's the first expression. What do you think it means? I will give you a few seconds to think. As entertaining as it may sound, we don't actually find ourselves glued to somebody or something. The real meaning is to stay close to someone or to continue doing something.
You stick with me.
Responsibility lies with me. Okay, this one is not so bad. You can actually understand logically that it's you who is responsible. Only so much. For example, I have only so much time. What do you think it means? It sounds like there is much time, but there is not. In fact, only so much means limited amount.
There's only so much time and so much to do.
Dear me. Whatever you think it means literally, stop right there. In reality, this exclamation is used to express disappointment, sadness, or surprise.
Dear me.
Be my guest. No, this phrase does not show your hospitality. It is something you say when you give somebody a permission to do or use something. For example, those donuts look delicious. Can I have one? Of course, be my guest. No funny business. You may already suspect that this phrase is not about jokes. No funny business means do not do something stupid.
And no funny business.
Call it a day or call it a night. It is hard to imagine literal meaning of these phrases, so let's not even try. It means to stop what you are doing because you do not want to do it anymore or you think you have already done enough. For example, after so many years of working for this company, she thinks it's time to call it a day. Carry a torch. Well, there is actually pretty obvious meaning here, but if we go beyond that, to carry a torch means to suffer from unrequited love.
So, you're carrying a big old torch for Ava.
Bend over backwards. Although it is tempting to imagine the picture literally, the meaning is to try very hard to do something. For example, she bent over backwards to make sure that the event was a success. Throw in the towel. This expression has history behind it. It originated from actually throwing a towel. In boxing, when a trainer believed their fighter could no longer continue the match, they might throw the towel into the ring to stop the fight. Now it means to stop trying to do something because you have realized you cannot succeed. For example, after struggling for weeks to get the project off the ground, I finally decided to throw in the towel and take a different approach.
Hey, you blew it. Throw in the towel.
Are there any phrases that you find unusual or interesting in English? Please share them in the comments. If you find this video interesting and useful, hit that like button, subscribe, and see you in the next one.